All right, another video by Norwich 93CMP. We're still concentrating on the M14 M1A for this little playlist that I got going on. The video I just did prior to this was the removal of basically the front end, the muzzle device, the front sight post, etc. Now we have a free working barrel. Now the next obstacle will be removing the gas system. So part of the cleaning kit that should be in the buttstock is this, and it's technically a handle for your rod section. It screws down, obviously, but there's actually a lot of tools in this. This is large because of the ratcheting 762 chamber brush goes into this end here. That's why that's large. It's also got a little curved cut here. That's for like scraping the bottom of the bolt or scraping anything that's round in nature. You also have basically just like the M10 tool for the M1 Garand. You have a flag in here. This is a bolt disassembly tool. So you would push it in and then put that flag underneath and push up the extractor like so. Let's see if I can get it to go. Make it lighter. Up there she goes. So she broke. I gotta push her back in. But that's what that's for. It also is a screwdriver, and that's for doing the rear sights. And the most important thing, what we're going to use for right now doing the gas assembly, is the hex wrench, which goes on the gas plug, similar to the M1 Garand, except for they made it external. They put some knurling on it, so you can do it by hand once you break it. But this is the tool that you have to use. I'd be careful. Just make sure that you're not going to whack the bottom of the barrel at all. It's kind of hard to do this with a camera, but let's see. Oh, she was snug, but it didn't take as much force as I thought it would take. I do the rest by hand if I can. Backing her out. Left is loose, right? All right. Check, make sure she's clean. See the threads. Put it to the side for now. You got a similar figure 8 locking. I had a feeling that was going to be a little tighter than the screw itself. Non-marring hammer. I'm not going to use the rubber. I'll use more of the plastic side, I guess. I'm going to tap her down. And I have a strip-barreled receiver, by the way. So, all right. Back her out. Take her off nicey nice. Put it to the side. Now I'm going to support the whole system here. You theoretically can lose your handguard, but you don't want it to fall by accident while you're doing some other stuff. Let's see if it, yeah, okay, so it's loose enough. So it's just coming straight off. And there's the gas piston. She fell out herself. That goes in one way. Here's the rear handguard furl. That was loose. And now the handguard, see how loose it is now? The only thing that's holding it is basically the same M1 Garand rifle rear handguard clip. So just be careful with that portion of it. I'm not going to mess with the barrel. I mean, that wasn't the reason why I took it apart. But if you were going to do something, I recommend the removal of it. All you do is just take a small punch, put it in there, and just pry out. And then when you're putting it back, you're going to use the same M1 Garand tool, which looks like this, to put it back on. Okay. But that's the stripping of that. You can look at your gas hole, make sure stuff is all clean around in here. If you got to put some pin gauges in there to make sure it's the proper dimensions for whatever you're shooting for. This one I have a little bit of oil on the contact on that, just so it wouldn't seize up on me. And I'm looking at my threads, a little bit of rust on my threads. So I'm going to clean those up before I put her back together. But that's how you remove the gas system off the M1A M14. Thanks for watching.